For generations, Iowans have leaned on their dads and moms to set them up for a lifetime of success. They hand down land, life lessons, sometimes long-standing traditions. Some of those gifts are so valuable, it's cause for a celebration, even long after mom and dad are gone. Pick a country road in Iowa, and you can find peace. The quiet generations of Iowans have found between the tassels, only disturbed by the tractors they can name before they're seen.
It's like a kid. You can pick out their voice in a crowd.
There was a lot of truck traffic on it.
That one, Paul Schumacher's Farmall, sounds just the same as it did when it first pulled into Carroll County.
The tractor's the same age as I am, 71 years old. I grew up on that tractor.
All the Schumacher kids did, because like so many farmers,
Dad loved that tractor. And he was such an honest, decent man. He worked hard.
It was the first diesel in the area, and he was proud of that.
Paul's MD was the workhorse, while he and Marie raised 14 kids.
You can't get more quintessential Iowa than being out in the cornfields with the Farmall tractor.
But after Paul died in 2004, that Farmall needed a new coat of red.
It took more time and it took more money than I anticipated, but it was worth it. It's worth it.
So Joe, a brother who lives in northern Wisconsin, hauled it up there 17 years ago.
I spent most of my life in aviation and corporate pilot, jet pilot, that sort of thing.
In retirement, he slowed down enough to restore his dad's pride and joy. And then,
Well, it's a perfect day, Johnny.
this July,
31 miles to go.
decided it needed to go home. Airplane Joe, as he's known in northern Wisconsin, spent his career zipping around the country at 300 miles an hour.
And now here I am, 15 miles an hour going down the road.
Down N58, south of Ralston, 600 miles from the workshop near Michigan's Upper Peninsula, where he left a week ago.
All my friends up north that know me pretty well said, "You're crazy."
But tomorrow would have marked their dad's 103rd birthday.
And I think that's what this celebration is all about today.
So with the home place now just one county away,
They all came home to see us and to see the tractor. Sorry.
aunts and cousins from New Mexico and North Carolina lined the blacktops to celebrate family.
It's remembering the people who we all know that created the life that we know.
And take turns
We're going to try to get everybody.
jumping into Grandpa's buddy seat
This is about the speed I drove the whole way.
for a mile or two ride directly into the good old days.
I can smell the pollen in the corn this morning again. Just wonderful.
The corn is at its height, the tassels are out, the lightning bugs at night are going over the fields. You know, those are childhood memories.
And then
So you next?
I'll just take it. Yes, I am. I'll take one over there. I will.
letting the next generation experience this gift from the great grandpa she never met.
There you go, Mira. You don't need that, do you? You want the hat?
Yeah.
Tractors in rural Iowa rarely get a cheering section at every corner. But this
Well, it makes it all worthwhile. Absolutely all worthwhile.
is more than just a tractor ride.
This is definitely all about family.
Florence, Wisconsin is 625 miles away from Willie, Iowa. The drive crossed 3 states and the Mississippi River at 15 miles an hour.
And boy, when you cross a bridge and you can look at the bridge and see the lily pads in bloom. And you get up close to the animals, you'd see the beautiful flowers in farmyards, the beautiful barns and things. It taught me a lot. That taught me to slow down.
And focus on what's important, like Dad and Mom.
I thought about them all the way, probably every mile. And the things we learned from them, how good they were to us. We were a very blessed family.
The pavement ended just before noon, leaving a few last miles of gravel. Leading up the driveway of the family farmstead that tractor hadn't seen in 17 years. Pulling right up to the barn, bearing the name of everyone in the crowd.
We did it, family. We did it. We did it.
Congratulations.
Well,
You did it well.
it was quite a deal. Huh.
Dad sucked her back, huh?
It was I didn't think I'd do this. But thank you all for your support and help with this. I can't believe it. I even climbed the last big hill, Paul.
It's really like bringing Dad home
Yeah.
to an extent.
You know, it's really special. And to have all of you here in support of this.
Dad's birthday.
And I'm kind of wondering now if we should move to the cemetery and just let the tractor there overnight.
It's natural for growing families
Well, let's just do it.
to spread out and chase their dreams.
Get in there. Somebody get down on the grass.
But it's sweet to pull everyone back together,
I got you now. 1, 2, 3. For a little bit.
celebrate, and remember what makes us
You bet. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
family.
You did a hell of
We pulled it off.
You pulled it up.
We all pulled it off.